Yeah, because
It's not about spoiling.
But he's only seen the animation of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know the story, so you guys could talk about it.
It was season 1, episode 9, Hell's Paradise, and I got what I wanted.
Yeah, same here.
It was, oh man, the fight was epic. Epic. Like, this was the episode where hand-to-hand combat was dope. Oh, the whole purpose of Gabimaru and what makes him special was shown. Like, a small glimpse. I think also Amy will agree on this one. I felt the urgency, the fear of this monster, this god fucking tension. What is it? Tension? Tension?
Something like that.
Yeah, whatever this is. These monstrous creatures that can be male, female, and they also had a moment where they were talking and who prefers what genders, and they're like talking like humans are shit. No, but this episode was incredible. Incredible.
They're hermits.
Yeah.
They're not gods, they're hermits, apparently.
So, incredible episode. Gabimaru is a fantastic protagonist. Like, how he was in the first episode, how we all liked him in the first episode, I think he was much better now. So
Hell, your video is a little bit blurry, bro. I don't know if that's the same for Moto.
It's the same for me, actually.
Really? It's not blurry at all for me.
Quite blurry. It's quite blurry.
So yeah, Hell's Paradise. Gabimaru stole the show. I loved it. I think the sound was good. The animation was good. The fight's good. I am excited for what's to come because this was like a little sneak peek. So what's to come, I'm really excited for it. And I think this is where the show got me hooked. Like, I'm right back in it.
You're blurry again. Move up. So from the beginning, I enjoyed the show. You know, I know you guys were a little bit skeptical about the show. I enjoyed it. You know, I like the whole idea of mysticism, the whole, you don't know what the fuck is going on. In this episode, we got something out of it. We saw Gabimaru is a fucking badass. My man is a fucking killing machine, bro, straight up. The creatures, the gods, or whatever the fuck they are, we got some insight that they're all drinking elixir in the show. Yeah. That's why they're fucking immortal. And it heals them up. So we got to know that. The wood thing, and all these people were people before. They turned into these weird creatures. So we got some of that. Gabimaru is just a fucking badass, bro. Like, my man could fight. He was able to keep up with the creature. I don't want to call him a god, but he was able to keep up with that fucking weird looking creature quite a bit. And then the whole concept of like his master training him, you know, once you're about to die, your body will take over and just instantly instantly start fighting. Right?
It's a hidden technique.
So that was amazing. Yeah, that was amazing. I like the show. I like the direction. I like where it's going. And if this continues for the rest of the season, no complaints. I'll enjoy it.
How many episodes are we getting for this one?
I have no idea. Somebody look it up.
Let me see. Even let's just say average would be one season 24, if not 124, maybe 12. So if this is episode 9, I don't think it's going to be that short because the way they ended, it's going to look like teamwork is about to happen because that's the only way to survive, finding people that are as strong as
13.
Gabimaru. Oh, so we have fucking 4 more episodes left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad, but but we're still gonna get more seasons. So I don't think they get off the island this season. So, yeah, I mean it's a dope show. Like in a sense where
it will have a season 2.
Yeah, so it came out with hype, and I know coming out with hype, especially after you have like such bangers like JJK and Chainsaw Man that just came out and just like fucking grabbed all the fucking mainstream audience, every single person, and just took the world by storm. Hell's Paradise had a lot of like, you know, pressure on it. The beginning first 2 episodes were good. Then I felt like, you know, it died a little down in like storytelling, but really good now. Really good.
I think that's kind of the mistake we kind of all made with the comparison with the JJK Chainsaw.
You were spoiled.
Yeah. Demon Slayers, right? I think there was so much high end. It's like the first episode was solid. There's some good animation, and then it didn't do very good on like setting the characters. They did a good job of setting the world. Like it was an interesting world that you came into. That was very exciting, and you see the evolution of that. Now it's kind of settled down a little bit more, and I think that's what actually now focus on the main characters and the survival cast. I think is what's making it more interesting, because like when you kill the number one, like off screen, basically, like everybody's like, well, what happened to him, kind of thing. Like it was, you just kind of like the opportunities, and you just kind of start just killing just random characters, so you never get attached. And the last episode with the student, it's a sad, but it's like, well, you kind of already killed a bunch of other guys, so I don't feel the connection. So I feel like now that you start to build up the characters, the main ones, and you kind of get more and more connected. I mean, you have the core group now, right? Like that few groups that you know for sure.
But I don't think I am really that concerned, or I really don't care about anybody but Gabimaru.
Well, that's I think why this episode is so much better, because you have now netted that one character at least, and then really started to focus on him.
He is such a dope character. I think it's what makes him tick and how it is, and I really like the little side story of his motivation. There's this little panel where it gives him motivation to keep on fighting, and I really enjoyed how this showed. And there's a lot of glimpses that I'm like, I'm glad the fight ended in a very cliffhanger, because I want to see more. I want to see more evolution, more growth. Like this is like scratching the surface for me.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see this one god thing, this one hermit gave him a hard time. No, not the main one, because I don't think this hermit was the main one. I think the main one was
by the door, right?
Yeah. The one that gave.
I think this was the weakest one. Probably. Yeah, I think this was the weakest one. Yeah.
No. It was not, because when you saw the names being called, they were being called in a certain order. In the panel,
I don't think it was. I don't think it was chronological.
I think only one is the strongest, and all of them are equally. I don't know. Whatever. Keep going. Keep going. The 7 of them.
But I feel like it took Gabimaru everything that he had to try to keep up. I don't think Gabimaru could have killed him alone. But now I think he knows how to.
Yes.
Right. No, I don't think he knows how to. Let me step back a bit. I don't think he knows how to kill him yet. He was able to injure him unconsciously, but not kill him. I think he would have still died if that girl didn't save him.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? That's so true. I don't know how these humans are going to be able to keep up with these godly hermits. I'm curious. I'm excited. The show is really bang on. Like they're doing a good job with it. I just don't know how they're going to be able to keep up.
But remember,
because only Gabi.
Okay, this is a spoiler for you, but it's not a spoiler for you because you already know it. Gabimaru, when he did the kick in the abdomen.
Yeah, he felt something.
What if that's their weak point?
But that was the unevolved version, right?
No, he was that at that time that was a male. When he kicked, then he became a female.
Yeah, but that was still the base model of them. Like when he evolved, he became that fucking weird creature.
That monster, yeah.
That was still the base model.
The base model is still fucking strong as shit.
That's what I mean. Like, how the fuck are they gonna kill the evolved version? There's 6 more. There 5. There are 5 more.
Well, I think the evolved
6 more.
Well, it looked like
there's 7 altogether, right?
The antenna. Well, like, you know what? I'll let it play out. I'm not gonna go into speculation right now.
Same.
It's dope. I'm good with Hells.
Like the Demon Slayer or any other show, right? I mean, as you fight, you develop new skill sets and you learn and get stronger,
but
right?
Demon Slayer, we saw where it was.
Demon Slayer
and Demon Slayer. I remember you guys were saying.
I'm talking about how do you defeat these guys? I mean, it's just a matter of figuring out, right? They're getting stronger step by step, right?
Gabimaru is OP from the beginning. Like Gabimaru.
Oh, he's powerful. Yeah, but in a human normal world. Not in this one.
But I remember you guys in the beginning were very skeptical about the show, that the pace is slow, and I always said I'm excited.
I wasn't very skeptical because I do like the manga. I just don't think they did a very good job. Yeah, I was excited for the show.
No,
I mean, like I was agreeing with Sahil. I don't
took
know.
away a
It
lot
didn't
of
hit the
fights.
notes for me.
They took away a lot of fights and they focused on a lot of boring parts where I didn't really care about. Like the fight where with the weapons and stuff, I really want to see the violence and I want to see the pain and the suffering of, these beasts, these criminals. But it was just like, you know what? Don't see this. See this boring Asimon drama that we care about for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my nitpicking.
I think the show is going to be good. I think it's going to get better from here. Now they have to figure out, like with Demon Slayer, we know that there are Hashiras that are strong, that are going to be able to like train these people and somewhat figure this out. With this fucking show, you don't know anything.
Yeah, it's very mysterious too.
Like,
I mean, humans, it's not. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, it's 8th episode, so I mean, you get more. It is a short. It's a short story. Maybe. Yeah. Well, if it's only 13 episodes, maybe 3 season, maybe 4. It's short, so I mean, it's like once they figure out the weakness, right?
If people want to
Mori is a good fighter, so
if people want to take the One Piece route, you can make 10 seasons.
The One Piece is One Piece. You can't make anything out of it. You can't compare apples to oranges.
No, I don't think we're ever gonna see One Piece in our lifetime, at least. Right? Like I don't.
Hopefully, man.
That's just
help is completed. All right.
So the last quote.
Let's go ahead.
Speculation, right? The last question. What do you speculate for next season, upcoming episode? Where do you guys see this heading?
I see teamwork. Well, Moto knows, but he doesn't know. I think it's going to be the remaining people that are left on the island. They have to work together to beat these motherfuckers.
Yeah, typical story.
Oh yeah, that's how usually it goes. And I think Gabimaru is going to face this dude again, slap the fuck out of him or her or it.
Kill it.
This is honestly the perfect definition of, I don't know what the fuck it is. The gender.
Yep.
That's a perfect definition. But let's wrap it up. I think Hell's Paradise is a quick, easy subject. Good anime. Recommend it. We all are enjoying it.
Let me forecast what's coming up, right? In the next season, I see Gabimaru being a farmer and farming.
Why not? If he fits the story,
he's gonna let this is gonna wife. They're gonna have kids, and we're gonna see him being a dad.
And there's gonna be a crossover between Hell's Paradise and Vinland Saga, and they're gonna exchange
Vinland Paradise.
And they're gonna exchange recipes of how to and they're gonna exchange procedures of how to farm and plant the seeds.
That would actually be kind of cool. I would actually want to see that. Bro, I would actually do want to see that.
We would step away.
Well, it's kind of like YouTube, like millions of hits, right? For those cooking shows. It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. We want to see Gabimaru fucking farming. And that's what we want to see. We want to see that badass motherfucker farming.
I mean, it's a completely different story.
Oh, right? Yeah. That's what we'd like to see. Why don't we make him a fucking...
Why
don't we make him a professor?
For those who don't know...
Sitting a little bit, huh? It hurt you so much, losing the argument?
No.
I don't think we're losing the argument. I think we both hate... No, you're saying we are. You could say whatever you want to say.
If you keep bringing it up, I know you hurt you.
Gabimaru goes towards Thorfinn's route, is going to be...
we're stopping the show.
I'm going to be in pain.
That's not called losing an argument. That's called disappointing. That's called a disappointment show.
I just have to give you a bad...
Like survival. Gabimaru is only fighting and killing for survival. That's what Thorfinn
should have done. Well, yeah, in a way, yeah, because he wants to get back to his wife.
Yeah. But Thorfinn is surviving.
But he's not killing.
So, and he's not fighting monsters.
It's like Luffy. It's like Luffy wanting to be the king of pirates to becoming like a fucking fisherman.
Yeah,
what the?
Bro,
wait, hold on.
If he goes, Ace died.
See,
I'm gonna quit my journey.
I'm
just gonna go.
Yeah, why hasn't Luffy went after Blackbeard then? You guys' argument actually is not working again.
Because Blackbeard.
What argument?
Okay, what do you mean? No,
Blackbeard and Akainu killed Ace. Luffy has yet to do anything to fight back.
He got stopped. He got stopped by two
No,
people,
why not?
Jinbei
But
and
who?
Rayleigh.
Right now.
Jinbei and
Who?
Rayleigh.
Right now. Who?
But Luffy is still fighting.
Oh,
our boy Thorfinn is not fighting shit. He's fighting
his own way.
There's no fucking fighting. You're losing the argument. Villain Saga is garbage. Back to the point.
He's not.
We are stopping. Oh, Villain Saga is garbage. Agree to disagree.
Luffy hasn't even fought back against the person that killed his brother. He's not even going after it.
We know he's gonna fight him. Everyone knows that's what happened.
His goal is to become the king of the pirate, right?
We know where Luffy's gonna go. We know Luffy's gonna fight Blackbeard. You know what we know?
Never said he was gonna become the king of Vikings.
Sir, Shitland Saga. Please correct Shitland Saga. Can you please put Shitland Saga? No, there was no point. You keep saying you proved my point. No. Can you please refer to Vinland Saga as Shitland Saga Season
another
2?
Episode of ASM Sekai.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed. We definitely did.
Never know what he's talking about.
No, this time I agree with him. I actually agree with him wholeheartedly.
No, he hasn't made a point yet. If you're gonna argue,
he made the point. Shitland Saga sucks.
I'm gonna be like a goldfish and only remember one thing and forget the rest. He hit a very
perfect
analogy. The bitch Gohan one. That's perfect. That's perfect. So I'm gonna give him his respect. It's actually the closest. Because
the Dragon Ball theme is to become the strongest martial art, right?
And Gohan did
since the very beginning.
And what did Gohan?
Gohan didn't, right? Vinland Saga is not. It's not the strongest Viking, right? It was never portrayed as such.
Thank you, sir.
Nope.
Thank you, sir.
We thought differently.
What?
Thank you.
You thought means you just didn't know what you guys were talking about. That's all it means.
Saga sucks. Peace out.
That's the reality.
So we leave it to the viewers, okay? The viewers, what did you think? Okay.
Nobody's watching, bro.
If they do watch,
that one person that's probably watching, maybe not. What did you think about Vinland Saga? Do you like it?
Sir, Shitland Saga.
My bad. Make sure you like and subscribe us, not Shitland Saga. Thank you for watching.
Keep watching anime. Peace out.
Keep watching anime. Anime is life. Peace out.
Watching anime.
Anime is life.
We're like the freshman double XL shit. You're like a PC on that Excel shit. Logic, we got it, and you talking nonsense.